let's go try some new products. Hey. I mean, I think at this point it is proven that every single thing Rihanna drops is a hit. Every single day, do something that makes your heart sing. Masha Wida. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Amaka Charles here. You already know how we do. If it's your first time stopping by, you are welcome. And if you're an OG subscriber, all my love to you. Today's video, I went to Sephora and I dropped a bag, but makeup makes me happy, so I don't care how much I spent, okay? So this video is going to be reviewing the products that I got. I literally haven't even unboxed them, like they're still in their boxes. I'm going to be unboxing and then reviewing the products that I got. I will put the description, you know how I do it. It's gonna pop on the screen somewhere. I will put the description as I go, and you know, I'm going to be doing reviews as I go. I feel like after this video, I'm probably going to do like an actual review where I wear the makeup because I'm just doing my makeup and I'm going to lie down on my bed, okay? But I feel like I'm going to do my makeup and then go out, have a full day, and come back and tell you guys about these new products, you know, how they work out for my skin, and you know, give you some recommendations if you need any. Before we get into this video, I just want to say a very big thank you to everyone that has supported my YouTube journey since I started. You guys are literally the best. Like, I see your comments, I see all your shares, I see all the love getting from my Instagram, my YouTube, everywhere. You guys are completely amazing. You guys are so engaging and I love it so much. I do YouTube because I love to do it, and I'm so happy to see that, you know, some people actually love my content and, you know, they look forward to me dropping videos. That really gets to me, so thank you guys so much. There is never a time I will walk into Sephora and just get one item and go home. Are you crazy? So the first item I'm going to be showing you guys is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. Have I ever used any Makeup Forever? I think I have used one Makeup Forever foundation a very long time ago, and it was one in a tube. I don't know if when I'm editing this video and I remember, I'm going to put a picture somewhere here or here. But this one, I have read so many reviews about it. I got it in the shade Y508. Let me just open this real quick. I love the bottle. I love how it looks. It looks very... these days, I'm liking foundations that come in a bottle. No offense, Rihanna, I love you so much. I still love your hydrating foundation in that little tube. But I'm liking the ones that come in a bottle because it's easier for me to store. I can just stand it on my vanity or something, and it's very easy for me to store. And let me tell you, if this foundation does not have a pump, I'm going back to Sephora and I'm going to fight. It has a pump, which is a very essential accessory, if you want to call it that, for any foundation that I'm going to be getting. If it doesn't have a pump, you can get out. It does say shake very well before you use it. I don't know why it feels like it's going to be dark, but we'll see. Next makeup product that I got is you get the gist. The Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Butterscotch. This is what it looks like. So I matched my shade with one of my favorite YouTubers, and she uses this. Her name is Uche. I love her so much. She uses this shade. We kind of have the same we're kind of like the same skin tone, I'm not sure, but that was how I matched it. I tried to match it with my Huda Beauty Caramel Corn, but it wasn't like I wasn't getting the exact undertone with Huda Beauty with any of the Born This Way concealers. So I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to risk it and go with the Butterscotch. When it comes to my primer, I'm always changing my primer because I just feel like the primer is the base. That's what makes your makeup look bomb. So if you start feeling some type of way about your primer, just go ahead and change it. The Milk Hydro Grip Primer has been good. I'm not even going to lie to you, it has been good. But when I try it on with matte foundation, it just doesn't work out. Okay, so I decided I was going to go with something else. And when I use my matte foundation, I still want to glow, you know what I mean? But the Milk Hydro Grip doesn't really do that for me. So I put on my research hat, Sherlock Holmes. And I found out that Laura Mercier was coming out with a new primer. This is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer Illuminating Primer. It literally has shimmer in it and it just makes you glow. This one is 50 ml. When I buy stuff like this, I try to buy like a mini size or a travel size, if you want to call it that, just because I'm trying this out. And makeup is expensive. I said that before, makeup is expensive, so I'm not trying to buy full size of something that I might not even like. They didn't have a mini size and I really, really wanted it, so I just... I just had to look it up and I had to get it. This one is in 50 ml. It's going to really last me very, very long because a primer that's 50 ml. So when I was done checking out my girl Laura Mercier, I went to my girl Fenty. This one is her bronzer. I was originally going to get, I think it was I can't remember what shade I was going to get, but when I got there and I saw the shade, I was like, no, this is not going to do it for me. So I got it in the shade Coconutty. I'm so excited to try this out because I have always wanted to change my bronzer. I really have always wanted to change my bronzer. I've just been lazy about it. One thing I really love about Rihanna is that her aesthetic for her products just, they get me. I love it so much. This is what it looks like. This is the exact, like, I feel like this is going to really, really do justice to my contour life moving forward. The next item that I got from Rihanna is her Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I used to use the MAC NC50 Studio Fix Powder. I have moved on to Fenty Beauty by Rihanna's Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and I am very excited. Breaking stuff. I got it in the shade 390. I went ahead and I purchased 390 for my powder because I have heard so many people say, you know, don't try to match your foundation with the soft matte powder because the soft matte powder is going to be darker. So I decided I was going to go 2 shades lighter. Is it 2 shades lighter or 2 shades? I don't know how many shades lighter it is, but I decided to go for 390 because when you're at the store, you can actually see like the samples and then you obviously know what's going to work for you. And I think that the 390 would work for me. I'm hoping it does. I finally got a new blush. I went ahead and I got this Empower by Sephora. This is what the Trio face palette looks like. As you can see, the blush is right here, and then you have the blush highlight here, and then you have a highlight here. I really like this blush. I like the color. I feel like it's going to really work well with my skin. And then I have a highlight that is kind of exactly this gold, but because it came in the Trio pack and you know I was going to get so much more out of my money, I just decided, you know what, I'm going to get the Trio pack and just try things out. I'm excited about the blush highlights as well. I got the brow pen. It's called the Brow Microfiling Pen, and I got it in the shade, what was that? I got it in the shade medium brown. It only comes in 3 shades, right? It's 3 shades. 3 shades. Yes, it only comes in 3 shades. You know, let me just confirm if it only comes in 3 shades because let's see if it really truly only comes in 3 shades. It comes in 4 shades: light brown, blonde, medium brown, and deep brown. Obviously, blonde, light brown is not going to work out for me, so I went with the medium brown because I feel like the deep brown might be too dark for me. Okay, so the next item that I got from Benefit Cosmetic is their 24-hour brow setter. My friend Choi from my last video, when she came to my house, she showed me the brow setter. I have been looking for a nice brow setter. The ones I got were all crap. They ended up in the bin. So when she showed me this one, I was like, ooh, it's really good. It really, really holds your brow in place. And my brow hairs are very coarse, so I have to use proper brow setting, like gel or soap or whatever it is they're using these days for me to set it nice in place so that my brows look flawless. Hey, the last two items that I got was a nude lipstick from Sephora and a lip gloss from Sephora. Now, I'm pretty sure I already bore you guys with my nude lips, but that's the only thing that I feel comfortable with when I do makeup. I might throw in some colors in here for you just to tickle your fancy a little bit, but don't expect it to be permanent because I will always go for nude lipsticks. This one is from Sephora. It is their Lip Last matte lipstick. I think they just came out with these ones, and this is in the shade 004 Creep. 04 Creep. Okay, this is what it looks like. It looks like one of those Fenty Beauty ones. That's what it looks like. I love the shade. I really do love the shade, and I hope it turns out nice. You will find out at the end of this video. I got a lip gloss from Sephora as well. It's called Glossed. Captain Obvious. And this is in the shade Not Today. That is all the stuff that I got from Sephora. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup. This video is going to be freakishly long. I just realized this video is going to be really long. But if you stick with me, we're going to get through it in one piece, like our forever president would say, President Barack Obama. Let's go try some new products. Hey, hey. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face first. No, let me just clip my hair out of the way because let's try this. Ooh, that looks like a long color. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah, I can feel like a blurring effect. Oh, and I can see my glow too. For my first impressions, I love how it feels on the skin. It feels very, very light on the skin, and it literally just melts into your skin and produces that glow. This is the scariest part. This is what I'm very scared of, is like not getting my match. I'm going to just stop this video right now if it doesn't match. So what I'm getting is that the shade match is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I like the cool, you know, undertone. Let me just tuck my hair at the back of my ear like so. I like the how cool it is. It doesn't look like, you know, it is red. It's not red. It doesn't have a red undertone at all. I think the coverage is buildable because right now it's giving me some type of sheer vibes. Not completely sheer, but it's not the full coverage that I'm used to, right? So it's giving me hydrated matte. That's what it's giving me. So I just think what I need to do is build that coverage because it's a bit sheer. Okay, so I'm going to go over it and add some more coverage to it. Oh my god, I was going to do my brows first. I got excited. It's okay, I can do my brows later. It doesn't feel too heavy to blend and move around. It seems to be moving around pretty seamlessly, which is a good thing because you have some foundations that, you know, they don't just move, they don't just blend nicely, and you know, you're just struggling to move it around your face to blend it. So this is a good thing, like for it to be able to move nicely because it's lightweight. As for the tone of the foundation, I love how cool it is. You know, it's not red, neither is it like ashy. It's just somewhere in between, and I like that. So, and yeah, I really like how it feels on my face right now. I don't know if it's the primer doing the glow thing or if it's the foundation that's just making my face look so very dewy. I love how dewy it is, but the foundation is still matte. I just put more foundation on this side because, you know, obviously, you know, that's why I have all my hyperpigmentation, and I'm going to try to use my foundation brush because I have been using a beauty sponge. And you know what I say, I really feel like the beauty sponge is just sucking everything out of, you know, my face and not really leaving any foundation for my face. So I'm going to try to use the brush and see how the brush application turns out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely use a brush to apply this foundation because it is not full coverage. If you use a beauty sponge, it's really just going to eat all your products, and you're going to keep building and building and building, and like look at that coverage that I just achieved now using a brush. So make sure you use a brush. Not make sure, really just use whatever works for you, but I would suggest you use a brush because it will really do the job for you. So next up, I'm going to go in and conceal my face, and I'm going to be using the Born This Way Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Butterscotch here. Very creamy, very creamy. So I already know like the coverage is going to be incredible because of how creamy it is. I already know that this coverage is going to be lit. I'm taking the same damn beauty sponge, but on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and blend my concealer. Oh, this is good. This is really good. This concealer really is the combination of everything. It is very creamy, so you know it's like full coverage, complete coverage for you, and it still moves very effortlessly. It's amazing. Can you guys see how it's just melting away in on my skin? Like this is everything every concealer should be, to be honest. Like I'm not even trying to say like every other concealer I have used is like horrible or anything, but I'm just saying this is a very good concealer. So far, so good. And I don't know about you, but I can see the glow from the primer. If you like, don't see the glow from the primer. Next up, I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty powder bronzer in Coconutty, and I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to, you know how I do it. I just swirl around, try to add some color to my face. Oh, it's actually not bad. I was expecting a softer brown if you ask me, but this is not bad at all. This doesn't look bad at all. I actually like it. I'm going to take that Sephora Trio face palette, and I'm going to apply some blush on my face. So what I'm doing is I'm actually taking this and this. Give myself a big smile. I really hope this goes well because blush. That is a very red blush. But you know what? People be like, oh, the blush is the first thing to leave your face, so don't be afraid to go with colors. Or I don't want. Next up, I'm going to highlight. Give yourself a small smile. So the highlight is very bronzy gold. It's not one of those lighter highlights, so I don't think it's that bad. Next up, I'm going with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation in the shade 390, and I'm just going to blend everything out. I'm using a brush. I know so many people use the foam pad that comes with it. I haven't used one of those in like 10 million years, so I'm not even going to try to do that and then just mess everything up. So let me just go ahead and use this brush. First of all, I will go in here because I only have foundation sitting there, so I'm just going to, The Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation is incredible. You can see how matte my face is already. I haven't even done anything. The second I put that on my face was already matte and looking very airbrushed, which is exactly what they promised you. So you will get exactly what you were promised, okay? I really like that. I thought it was red at first, but now I'm looking at it, I think it's fine. I think it's okay. I really think it's okay. It just depends on the base. Now, if I was going directly with the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Powder Foundation, I'll probably be really dark, but because I already had a nice base from my from the Makeup Forever foundation, it just kind of balanced the entire thing. But I think this would have been dark for me. Okay, that's just what I think. So we are done with phase 1 of our new product. I don't know how this brow thing is going to work, but I'm going to try and make sure I get it right. First up, I'm going to brush up my brows. I'm going to set my brows first. Okay, I think brows are dried. Brows are dried and ready to rock. If you see me doing this wrong, just mind your business. You guys, I'm obsessed. I think my brows are done. I believe my brows are done. They look nice. I like how they look. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and clean my brows now. I'll probably be cleaning my brows off camera. I'm using the Born This Way concealer to clean my brows. Okay, so what I've done is I have cleaned up, you know, like before I left, I just filled my brows. I cleaned up my brows and then I did my eyeshadow. I didn't really do so much of my eyeshadow. All I did was contour my eyes. I used the Fenty Beauty contour to contour my eyes, and then I just put this matte kind of like peachy shade on my lid. I put underneath my eyes because you know I'll always do that, and I fixed my lashes. That's pretty much all I did. And then I set my face. I went ahead to set my face. I used the Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray. That's what I use all the time. Now I'm going to move on to lips. I didn't do my lips off camera because I'm trying out new lipstick and new lip gloss as well, so I'm going to be doing my lips now, and then we will review the entirety of this face. So for my lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with the MAC Chestnut lip liner as per usual. Then I'm going to take the Sephora lipstick that I just got. It looks good, it sits well, it doesn't look like it's going to move for now. It went on smoothly as well. I'm going really light-handed because so the lip gloss, if you notice, the first time I tried to swipe it, I don't know if you could notice, but the first time I tried to swipe it was like, it's very thick. Okay, so if you're one of us that, you know, you line your lips, you put lipstick, and then you put the lip gloss over it, that will move your lipstick because it's very, very thick. So it doesn't glide easily or smoothly, or, you know, just nice and beautiful, right? So if you notice, it moved my lipstick a lot in the middle here, and that's because it's thick. I had already started applying it, so I just had to keep going because it's really thick. And then the applicator just makes it like just move everything around. So if you're a person, like I said, if you're a person that has lipstick on and then gloss, you really don't want to go for this gloss because it's going to move your lipstick and you're going to get uncomfortable, because I did get uncomfortable, but I'm on camera, I had to maintain beauty. Okay, another thing I would say is that what else will I say? Nice shine, very nice and glossy. I like that. I think, yeah, the very big issue that I had with it was that it was too thick. I would rather have something lighter. But if you don't put lipstick on, like, because I know some people who just line their lips and then they go over it with lip gloss. If you're the kind that don't care about putting lipstick on first before your lip gloss, then you're fine. This lip gloss is really good because it's thick, so it obviously brings more color. You know, it's not just clear, right? So that would be fine for if you're doing just lip liner and gloss. But if you're doing lip liner, lipstick and gloss, then you might want to go for something that's more fluid so it doesn't move your lipstick around. Generally, I would say about 90% of the stuff that I got from Sephora really, really, really impressed me. The foundation is amazing. You need to see my face. If you're sitting right here in front of me, you would see what I'm talking about. The foundation is incredible. Makeup Forever HD foundation. What I would say your takeaway should be, don't apply it with a beauty sponge because baby, no. It's just going to keep, like, you're just going to be disappointed if you apply this a beauty sponge. I would rather you use a brush, a nice brush, to give you that proper HD airbrush finish. Maybe next time when I'm doing maybe another review of another foundation or something, I would use a brush, obviously, because I want to get the best out of that foundation, so I know I'm not giving you wrong information, or I'm not giving you half gist or half baked review. You get what I'm saying? The foundation really impressed me. The shade is perfect, as you can see. Face and neck plus my hands, exact same tone. Make sure you do your research. Try and find your exact undertone if you're going to be trying any new foundation at any point, because let me tell you, sometimes you go on Sephora and they be like, shade finder, and then they give you a shade, and when you go ahead and buy that shade, it doesn't work out for you. So make sure you are comparing apples to apples. Make sure you know what your undertone is. I would not recommend buying new foundation online. I would recommend going into the store, see how the swatches look, and then decide which one you're going to take or not. So that is that for the foundation. Really, really beautiful. It is matte, but it doesn't feel matte at first. As it dries out, then, you know, it starts to, you know, just turn to that nice soft matte, and it's really, really beautiful. This primer is, oh my gosh. First of all, it just disappears into your face. Look at my face, it's still nice and matte and beautiful, and that's because I have an incredible base. Before I started this video, or when I was like showing you guys the products, I told you, you know, the Hydro Grip Primer does really, really good with hydrating foundations, but I found that when I use it with matte foundations, it doesn't really do justice to my look. This really impressed me, and I like that glow that it still gives you underneath your foundation, your powder, all of that. It just gives you that natural glow. I mean, today I'm doing my makeup and I'm just sitting in the house. Hopefully one of these days I'll do my makeup to go out, and then I will come back and give you a full review. So this is like a half-baked review. I will hopefully do a full review later on, somewhere down the line. Okay, so you keep an eye on that. If you subscribe, you will know when I do the review. So let's not even go there. If you have been thinking of getting this concealer, go ahead and get it. You're not going to regret your coins. It's really, really good. I like how thick it is, and it has a very beautiful coverage. This bronzer is amazing. As you can see, it's giving me that nice brown bronze that I've always wanted, because, you know, I complained about, you know, the ABH mahogany being too dark and just making it just looking very black on my cheek. But I love how the Fenty Beauty is giving me nice bronze. That's exactly what I wanted, a beautiful bronze, you know, so it just looks natural, and, you know, it doesn't look like it was painted onto your face. That's what this Fenty Beauty bronzer is doing for me. I love it, and I'm very glad that I changed my mind, because I was going to get a shade that would have been too light and you won't even see anything on my face. I am so glad that I changed to the Coconutty. So if you're anything like me, Coconutty is the bronzer for you, baby. Next up is this Pro Filter Powder Foundation. Rihanna just outdid herself with this Fenty Beauty cosmetic line, because, I mean, I think at this point it is proven that every single thing Rihanna drops is a hit. I don't think we should even argue. Like skincare, I haven't tried her skincare, so I can't say that. But for makeup, everything she drops is a hit. Any other makeup product that she's dropping, best believe I'm at the Sephora line. Anyways, this Pro Filter foundation, powder foundation, is really, really good. The only con I have is that the color matching is just off. How can I use 420 foundation and the powder foundation is 390? Literally, there are numbers, I think about 4 or 5 numbers between 420 and 390. So don't you try to match your Fenty powder foundation with your liquid foundation, like the hydrating or the matte. Either ways, don't try to match them. Go into the store, see it with your eyes, try and do some swatches, and then decide what you're going to buy. You know, when they said airbrush, they said airbrush. You really get airbrushed. Airbrushed. Facetune who? Facetune who? Fenty Beauty got you. You don't need Facetune, honey. And you know what's crazy about it is that it doesn't matter the application method, whether you use the foam or you use the brush. Fenty Beauty got you. So if you're thinking of getting a powder foundation and you haven't really decided what you're going to get, ma'am, sir, what you need is this powder foundation. Rihanna is not even paying me. But we move regardless. The next two I'm going to be reviewing is these two. Absolutely love these two. They killed it in this video today because it's been a long time coming. And let me tell you, this micro filling brow pen is absolutely incredible. If you're tired of sharpening your pencil, if you're tired of if you're tired of all of that, go ahead and get you one of these. This brow gel 24-hour brow setter is amazing. My brow hairs are really thick, so getting this and using it to set your brow at first is really good. I love that it is clear. I love that the spoolie had 2 lengths of brush bristles. So you use the longer length first to make sure you get the hairs upwards and upright, and then you use the short hair to kind of separate it even more, make it look finer with how the strokes are looking. So this I would recommend. And if you're like me and you're trying to transition out of pencil and whatever, I'll also recommend this microfilling brow pen as well. Oh, the last bit is this Sephora Trio. I think you already saw my face when I put it on, and let me just take that back because now I'm looking at my face. The blush was amazing. Or the blush is amazing. That's pretty much it for me for this Sephora haul. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section. Listen, go in that comment section and have a whole party. I don't care, okay? I don't care about the party. Just have a whole party in that comment section. Let me know what products you have your eye on. Let me know what product impressed you the most in this haul. And let me know if you want to see more makeup hauls, because I buy makeup all the time. I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe and enjoy yourself.